going on, guys? It's your girl Lala coming at you. Welcome back to another episode of the challenge War of the Worlds 2 episode 16. Guys, this is the final part 2. I'm so sorry it's late. Holidays, school, everything has just been piling up, and I really wanted to dedicate my time to this video, so I took a little break. Now I'm back. I'm gonna hit you with 2 videos. Let's go. Alright, so now all of a sudden Polly's a fucking actor? What's going on here? Now all of a sudden he's doing it? This is total weak. He's allowed his team to carry him the entire first final. Now all of a sudden he wants to like keep going, and Kara's making Polly out to be this messiah of sorts, saying he's like an amazing competitor, and the fact that he is still pushing forward even though his body is dead means that he is like the best challenger there has ever been. No, Kara, Polly is weak. He's selfish, and he's holding your team back. If you guys would have left him in the jungle, I'm sure you would have had a chance with the UK. At this point, I'm not even sure. None of this makes sense. We get to checkpoint 4, and it's a puzzle. It's a pyramid puzzle. And all you have to do is just put all the pieces onto the pyramid, and they have to fit properly. UK is really struggling at this point. They have exhausted all options. This puzzle does not make sense to them, but they have such a lead that it really doesn't matter at this point. I would say they have a good hour, 2-hour lead because of Polly. UK unfortunately times out, but the US is still nowhere to be found. So therefore, they move on. Now, US finally gets to checkpoint, and this is where all these Polly fans, you see, he doesn't give up, he keeps going, he finished the puzzle. If it wasn't for Polly, the US would not have been able to finish the puzzle. You're right, and they probably would have timed out, and it would have been fine, and they would have kept going. And they probably would have been on top of the UK the entire time. So, you're right, if it wasn't for Polly, they would probably be in the lead. I just can't wait till Polly gets off this TV. Now, UK finally finishes, and they're able to drop their gurneys, and now they have to run to the pier and swim to their respective boats. I'm in the Twilight Zone. Polly all of a sudden is competing in a final properly. Where is TJ? Why haven't any of these rules that have been broken by Team US, which have been broken more by US than UK, where is TJ in all of this? I think that they sucked so bad that TJ was like, you know what? I'm not waiting around for them to show up to this point because they're gonna take way too long. I'm just gonna see them later, and I'm gonna tell them that they have a penalty because of everything that they've done. Kara is crying and moaning, which is hilarious. Now, UK, they all get to the boat, and they all get a bunch of normal power food, which is amazing. They're so strong. I love UK. I think from the beginning, if we rewind, I have been voting for UK because a part of me was just like, Team US, you guys suck. Your egos all get in the way of actual competition. So after the US finally does their 16 miles, TJ shows up and says that they're tacking on 10 minutes. That's it? 10 minutes? 10 minutes for all of that? The UK hit the gurney and they got 10 minutes. They've held the bags. They've carried the gurney improperly. They've been switching players in and out of carrying the gurney. Those are 3 penalties that at least should tack on 30 minutes. Not like it matters because they have way over 2 hours to even get close to the UK. So TJ shows up on a jet ski for the UK, and let me just tell you, the music this episode was on point, badass, love TJ. Now he tells the UK that they have to swim back to shore, and that's how they get to the end of stage 1. When they get to shore, they're gonna have to follow a path, and that's where they're gonna be sleeping. So this is an all-nighter challenge, an all day, all night, and then the next day-ish, let's say mid-morning, they're done. So US is finally on the boat. Leroy's the only one who didn't stop carrying the gurney. Has anyone noticed this? It's been Leroy the entire time. Zach's been complaining. Polly can't handle it. Ninja and Kara are layups. I don't even know why they're on the team. I love Kara. She's a challenge champion. But, I mean, looking at her track record, 2-9, like she's won 2 challenges or 2 finals and has gone to 9 finals. That's not a really good track record. I would rather be Jordan's track record where it's 2-4. I don't know. Like, I feel like we've been giving Kara we've put Kara on such a pedestal that now that she's flunking all of it, was it even worth it? I don't know. What I don't get is how Polly's the only one that's seizing up. Like, none of the girls, none of the guys. I don't understand. He says that he's 150 pounds and that, like, he can't carry that shit, but Cara is not more than 150 pounds. Neither is Cam, nor is Ashley. The only one or Ninja, the only one I would say is Leroy and Zach are more built than you, but Jordan, Tori, D are all over there, and they're less than 150 pounds. And you only had 10 extra pounds on top of your weight per person to carry, so it's not even that much. Like, you're amping it up, like it's not even that much. Okay, so UK finally arrives to their next stop. So they've swam to shore. Now they show up and it's a bed of snakes. There is a huge box in the middle of the jungle. Inside are 2 beds with like hundreds of snakes. Now, obviously, I don't think the snakes are poisonous in any which way. I think if they bite you, that sucks, but I don't think you're gonna die, or they wouldn't have done that. So the UK gets there, and I mean, you have the option: either stay up all night because you don't want to get into the snake pit, or go lay down. But there are only 2 beds. There are a total of 7 plus 5. Anyone? 12 people? That's crazy. For the whole night? Oh, hell no. I'd have been like, guys, I'm taking a nap. Peace, motherfuckers. I'm out in this bitch. The only one that shouldn't have a problem with this is Dee, because she's been sleeping with a snake the entire season. I cannot wait to talk about the reunion with you guys. I'm so sick of Polly. Y'all kicked out Georgia when she fell last year on the bike. Why is Polly getting so many second chances? Is it because we want to see him fail so miserably and get and finish another final and not win? Because yes, that does sound amazing and it does sound sweet and revengeful, but I would much rather just see him fail in the middle and be like, ha ha, you didn't do it. You couldn't do it. That's how I feel. Clara even said it, like, dude, you look dead. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You don't even look like yourself at this point. He's like, I know, but I have to keep going. My mind is strong. No, Polly, get the fuck out of here. You suck. And they're like, well, what is Jordan gonna think? Jordan doesn't give a rat's ass what you're doing. Jordan is going to get some money. He's about to get married, girl. You still mad about that? Morning shows up and TJ shows up along with them. He basically says they need to solve this puzzle and then race to the island and swim to your boat. But he only has room for 4 people on each team, which means US, 3 people get eliminated, and UK, 1 person gets eliminated. This is where you really start to see how people actually work. Natalie sucks on teams. Ninja Natalie sucks on teams. We already know that, but she's a really good individual player. She's the first one to finish the puzzle again. So anything that has to do with teams, she sucks. She's not a good person to have on your team because she really needs to be catered to. She needs to be told that she's important and she should keep going, and that's why she should go. She's not motivated by herself on a team. She has to be motivated by others on a team in order to do her side of the job, which is ridiculous to me because in American Ninja Warrior, it's either you or the water. Like, that's it. Like, either you get it done or you fall in the water. So why her motivation isn't either I get it done or I lose the money, I don't know. But can we not have her back? I heard she's not back for the next challenge, so that makes me excited as well. I think we should just like keep her over there. Like, that was fun for a little bit. We tested the waters. Let's take Natalie out of it. Like, we're good on them too. Thanks, guys. If you want to take Cara with you too, by all means, please take her away. So CT finishes first on the UK and then D. Anybody, and I mean anybody on this season that has been calling D a layup or D weak or D all of these things can shut the fuck up, because D has fucking smashed this final. Rogan finishes, and that means it's up to Tori and Jordan to see who finishes, and that makes me so sad. But on the bright side, you know we always have to look at the good side of things. That means that if the UK wins, every single person on that team wins money, because Jordan and Tori are fiance and what's mine is yours, baby, right? I guess there's a silver lining. Polly completes the puzzle. Great. Zach is the last one, and then Jordan completes it, which means Tori's out, Leroy's out, Cam's out, and Ashley is out. I feel really bad for Tori, honestly. That's the only person I feel bad for. Everyone else, haha. And then for Cam and Leroy to be like, well, at least we have each other. At least y'all have each other? So y'all have each other, but y'all broke and y'all added $250,000? Okay. It's just funny that Polly had to be carried the first leg of the final, and he gets to be on that boat because of Ashley and Cam, and especially because of Leroy. That's the only thing that I'm like pretty pissed about, but I get it. We need to see Polly fail, and I'm so excited. We're almost there. So it's Ninja, Zach, Cara, and Polly versus Jordan, Rogan, D, and CT. Now, they have to chain themselves by the ankles and run 6 miles on the beach. After, they can unchain, and then they have to solve a puzzle. And then you have to get on a kayak and get to your yacht. First team to get all 4 people on that yacht wins, each $250,000, which means they win $1 million. So because UK finished first in stage 1, TJ said that they were going to have an advantage in stage 2. Do you know what their advantage is? 5 minutes. What the fuck? All that work for 5 minutes? Anyways, they get a head start in their 6-mile run, and Jordan is at this point really pushing everybody because the US is right behind them. They're maybe like half a mile away from them, if that. The UK gets to the puzzle first, and they're doing really good. They're working together. This whole season, they've been really working together. D has been fucking killing it. Love that bitch. You could bring her back. Don't bring her best friend back, though. Here you can tell that Polly and Cara are not a real couple because of the way that they treat each other. The entire time Tori and Jordan have been competing, they have been pushing each other to be better and to be the best. When Cara is trying to figure something out, Polly doesn't want that, because Polly wants to be in control. So he basically says, like, I'm getting sick of your shit. I'm sorry. I just carried all of these bags for you because you were dying and you couldn't pick your slack up. How are you all of a sudden sick of my shit? This is the only time where I'm like, Cara, you don't need that, girl. You are so much better than that. Dump his ass, and then you can probably come back onto my good graces. Until then, you're just as big of a shithead as he is. Now, UK times out and they have to take off. So they take off running to the kayaks and start kayaking away to the yacht. US also times out, but the UK is already halfway there, baby. So you know what that means. Oh, oh. The UK fucking wins it. And let me tell you, I was so emotional. I was so excited. And the best part about it is that I got to watch Polly sit in his confessional and cry, and I got to see Cara in the other corner crying her eyes out. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I love it. I love it. This was a true underdog story. Thank you, Ashley, for pointing that out. UK absolutely demolished this. They were 3-11 in all of the daily challenges, and they still fucking won. With the US trying to diminish all of their numbers, not only did they not win, but they made it so much easier for the UK too, and I loved every single minute of it. Guys, that was the end of the final. What the hell did you think was gonna happen? Were you just as excited as I was to watch the UK win, or were you rooting for Team US? If you were, I'm so sorry. UK wins, haha. In all honesty, this was a really good season because of the ending. So with any movie, there has to be an amazing ending. If the ending sucks just like the entire movie, then what was the point of buying the movie, or going to see the movie, right? What the fuck did you guys think? I'm so excited. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm gonna try and edit and post this video today, and I'm gonna post the reunion video tomorrow. But let's see what happens. All right, thank you guys. I love you so much. Okay, bye. Hey, hey.